Ooh, welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, what's going on, man? How's everybody doing today? It's Sunday, I know, but something crazy about this Sunday. Yes, the game is on. Okay. Yes, I don't know if y'all team or your team won today. I have no idea who you guys are rooting for, but yeah. So I have some company, but I wanted to touch on something real quick. What's up, Tom? Toyota say one quart. Oh man, I think ours is even lower than that. I think FCA said 1,000 in a 1 quart in 1,000 miles is normal. So to me, that's a little excessive. But hey, Tom, I'm glad you're in here. Yesterday when I was at work, I had a 2019 uh, Jeep Cherokee Latitude. Okay, with the 2.4, of course. And lo and behold, it had a recall on it. That is the first time ever seeing this. Okay, so what do? I pull up. Of course, I went here. It's just a flash, but I went ahead and flashed. I never had time to read it until now. And lo and behold, here's what I. Let me show y'all what I read. What they uh, because sometimes we just do flashes and not worry about what it say until later. Okay, recall. Not even a recall. I think this is a customer satisfaction notification, W20. Uh, and look at this, Tom. 2018 through 2019, Jeep Cherokee, Jeep Compass, and the Renegade. All right, this recall applies only to the above vehicle with the 2.4. All right, we know that. Now, here's the killer. FCA US has determined that roughly 400,000 of the above vehicles may have an engine that consumes more oil than usual under certain operating conditions, like continuous stop and go driving. So, I don't know. Where do you go from there? Are you not supposed to stop and go drive in your car to avoid burning oil? I don't know. Let me continue. The condition results when a combination of components with certain manufacturing variances are present in the current engine calibrations strategy. While the condition is rare, yes, it's very rare, some vehicles fall within the population where such variance could cause an oil consumption issue. All right, so basically they're admitting that it's a known problem. Now, I want y'all to keep something in mind. I'm not here to make the product look bad. Y'all know I'm not one of those guys. I don't want them to look bad at all, okay? Because I have a vested interest in FCA product, okay? Now, okay, let me finish this. While the condition is rare, all right, we did that. If the vehicle is subjected to a low oil condition, the oil indicator lamp on the instrument panel cluster may illuminate, or you will notice an oil level below the dipstick crosshatch range markings when checking your vehicle oil level as recommended by the owner's manual. If left unaddressed, a low oil condition can eventually result in a vehicle stall. Okay, the vehicle stall, guys, is that has a lot to do with the valve train setup, VVT. Okay, yes, y'all know. Or if y'all don't, I'm gonna cover that in a different video. But this engine, the 2.4 Target Shark, I guess, Multiair engine, is very dependent on the correct amount of oil. If that's not the case, or if that's not there, yes, your car will stall. But this is okay. Here's the repair for everything I just read. According to this recall, I think it's a little bit more to this, but I want to reprogram under repair right here. Y'all see that? Under repair, it says for us to reprogram the PCM on all the above vehicles involved. Now, as usual, okay, the rest of it is just showing you how to flash. As usual, they never tell you what change is going to be made during a flash update. Okay. All right. So, exactly what are you going to do electronically to stop an engine from burning oil? I have no idea what a car maker can do via flashing a computer. Changing the programming inside of a computer, how will that affect, or could that change, or how could that prevent your car from consuming oil consumption? Right? It can't. Now, this is what irks me about these car makers. I want to know what that flash is going to do. Is it going to make the car idle longer? Is it going to make you not be able to do short trips? Because keep in mind, in that recall I just read, it said the cause was because some people doing too much stop and go driving. I mean, when you go out to purchase a car, especially a new car, that's not in the back of your head. Wait a minute, I'm not gonna get this car because I may be doing a lot of stop and go driving. None of that is in the back of your head. In fact, you shouldn't have no restrictions when you're out car shopping for a new car. So for a car maker to say the reason you're burning oil because of too much stop and go driving is, I don't know, man. But the flash is supposed to change. Now, here's my personal thinking on that. The flash will likely change when the oil change. It's going to change the damn, what's the word I'm looking for when you algorithm in which your oil your changed oil indicator come on. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking, and which will help. I think normal it's almost like between 7,000 and 9,000 miles people have been going between oil changes. Because keep in mind, this engine require synthetic 0W20 synthetic oil, so the time change intervals are longer. It's longer because it's synthetic oil. You don't have to change it every 3,000 miles. So will that flash change the algorithm in which, alert you when your oil should be changed? Or now here's a scenario, because the car is equipped with an oil pressure sending unit. It's in the rear. I have changed one a couple times. So will that flash change? Will that flash allow the computer to turn on a light in the event that your oil is low? Because that is what was missing in this whole process, in this whole ordeal. There's pending lawsuits out right now, class action lawsuits. Some hotshot lawyers done got together and they trying to stick it to all the car makers that have known issue in it and not addressing it. But from my thinking, man, all these cars are under warranty, so I don't know what you can really sue over unless they're going after the ones that's out of warranty. And when you're out of warranty, you have to pay for the repairs. So those are the ones should be really upset. The people that's still in warranty, such as me, yes, I have oil consumption issues on my brand new, I bought it new, 2017 Cherokee. Okay, but I'm still under warranty. So only reason I can get mad is because they take too long to give me an engine. Yes, I want a freaking engine. So, but I'm not your typical customer. Okay, I understand what's going on, but I still want a new engine. And I ain't gonna even get into that, man. It's crazy. But flashes fix all. Maybe turn on the oil light. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. It may turn the light on, but it's not gonna stop the normal internal combustion engine from what it's doing. It was another one, guys. I'm only gonna be on short. I wanna do this other one because this one here, this is how. Now you got anybody that own one of these. Let me go over this real quick. When you go in and say your car burning oil, okay, as a complaint, here's what they're gonna do. This applied to basically all of them: the 2015 to 2018 Renegade, Fiat, ProMaster, anything with a 2.4 Multiair engine. Okay, the engines. Oh my God, are you serious, Tom? You see that? The engines in about 32 out of all these vehicles. All right, let me finish. The engine in about 32 of the above vehicles may have an engine that consumes more oil than usual under certain operating conditions like continuous stop and go driving. The condition results when a combination of components, I just read all of this, but forward in specs, if the vehicle is subject to a low oil condition, the oil indicator lamp on the instrument panel, I guess it should be lit. So maybe that's what the flash is going to fix. All right. The cluster may illuminate or the customer will notice an oil below dipstick. Remember, if left unaddressed, low oil condition can eventually result in a vehicle stall. Yes, it can, because it's a variable valve time engine. All right. Now, what we got to do in this case, if it's determined that you burning oil, you stalling out and all kinds of crazy stuff, we have to start an oil consumption test. And this is crazy. Okay, oil consumption test. Y'all can't even see. Oil consumption test. All right, here's what the oil consumption. Verify no external oil leak. That makes sense. Okay, because if you got an oil leak, That's likely why you're consuming oil. That should be the first thing you check. That you do not have an oil leak. And I very seldomly see some an oil leak. Okay, verify no external oil leaks are present. All right. Number 2, ensure the test vehicle has a minimum of 1,500 miles until the next oil change is required. If the vehicle does not have 1,500 miles, wait until the scheduled oil change starts. All right. Now, check the oil level at least 5 minutes after a hot shutdown. Okay, they really want to verify that you're low. Ensure the oil level, blah, 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 blah. Tamper-proof the oil pan drain plug. This is what the mechanic's supposed to do at the shop. We're supposed to tamper-proof the oil pan drain plug and the oil filter, the dipstick, and oil fill cap with a black light marking device pen. All right, paint pen or touch-up paint. So we're supposed to mark, tamper-proof mark, put some sort of mark. I guess the thinking behind that is people can manipulate the fact that their car are using oil by way of draining some oil out. So if it's tamper-proof, we will know it. All right, so we will go back and look at our marks, and if we see that it's been tampered with, you can be rejected for repairs. You can be rejected for repairs. So, God, this is pretty. They really want to make sure people. All right. Instruct the customer. Okay. Record the vehicle mileage. This is after we notate the oil drain plug and the oil filter. Tamper-proof it. Okay. Once we do that, now we got to, of course, change the oil, put in the oil. Instruct the customer to drive the vehicle as usual, normal driving. Require the customer to return to the service dealer after accumulating 1,500 miles. That is the issue. That's the problem I'm having with now. I'm in the middle of an oil consumption test, but it will be 5-6 months from now before I can accumulate 1,500 miles. Okay, my wife worked from home and I work 5 minutes up the street. So there's virtually no driving going on in the house. How am I going to get 1,500 miles on my car and I know it's burning oil? I don't know. All right. Failure to confirm the oil level between 1,500 miles void the test and requires a new test to be performed. Return the vehicle back to the customer to accumulate the 1,500 miles. Submit a claim using LOP. Okay. When the vehicle returns for the remaining steps, verify that no evidence of tampering has occurred. In other words, they haven't let no oil out. But I assume some people do that. Okay, for them to go to this extreme to prevent that tells me that somebody be doing it. Check the oil level at least 5 minutes, okay, prior, and if the oil level is low, that's when we start a claim, and you will eventually get a complete engine. Wow, you're talking a lot of vehicles, a lot of money, a lot of everything, man. That's gonna cost somebody. I don't know who the vendors are of these engines. I have no idea, but that's going to cost somebody a pretty big penny, man. But you got to stand by your product, man. All right. I had no clue. Now, what's weird? I bought mine in 2017. The vehicle came out in 2014. Okay. So 3 years. I'm sure they got a handle on it now. But I guess I was wrong because here it is 3 years later, I bought one, and it's the same problems with the 2014. Now, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from purchasing one. No, let me remember, I'm not here to make the product look bad. I'm just enlightening you guys. If you happen to own one or you have a family member that own one, it would be in your best interest to get them to the dealership to get their recall done. It's a recall where they flash it. It may turn your light on. That's from what I read, that's all I can take from that. Even Tom said the same thing. It may turn the oil light on because there is an oil sending unit and there is an oil light. It just was not coming on. So maybe they found a strategy or some software programming they can put inside the computer to allow that to happen. I do not know. But for those of you that own one, get that checked and get that looked at before your warranty go out. All right. So I just wanted to touch basics on that. All right, guys, I'm going to go through these real quick, and I have to get to my company and the game. What up, Tom? Yes, that don't seem normal, but I guess Toyota 1 quart and 1,200 miles is okay. I sound like a lot of oil. I guess, I mean, because we so spoiled, we're not used to really checking our oil. The only thing consumers used to doing as far as cars is putting gas in it. Okay. I mean, especially, I mean, I don't want to sound sexist, but a female, all she knows is gas, and that's it. Like, barely pop the hood and sometimes ignore the tire low light on. So, but we just not programmed yet to start checking our oil every other fill up. But you got to keep an eye. Only reason it's important now because the engines have changed. Okay, the engines are now solely dependent on the correct amount of oil to function properly. Back in the day, if your car was burning oil, first of all, we didn't have that big a problem issue with oil consumption. I don't think. I don't know who in here older or could, attest to this, but we just wasn't used to checking the oil, just putting gas in it and go. So I don't know, man. What up, Coyote P. Gavin? What is going on? Mopar fanboy, what's going on? CT, what is happening, my man? Mike D, what it do? What it do? Jamie Brewer, bro, inbox me your info. I pay you to look over my 03. Thanks, JT. That's what's up, Mike. I can do that when I get off. You over there on Facebook. I see the F right here. So, yeah, that's what's up. Mike Willingham, Biscuit, what's going on, man? What up, bro? What power plants come in the new Grand Cherokee L? What power plants come in the new Grand Cherokee L? I don't know. I can look into it tomorrow though when I get to work. Why you think about getting one? Damn, Mike, don't you got a what is that you say you had last time? I thought you had a new vehicle all the time. When you balling like that, you can just get a new car every year. All right, okay. I see you. Mervyn Small, hey JT hater, Scotty Kilmore says Chrysler is being, but hey man, it's a lot of merger. It's a lot of merging going on. I still have yet to grasp it. I still don't understand. I still don't know the significant. For all I know, some of the dealers could be in danger. Nobody knows because we so far down the chain to where it'd be a while before it touches us. So right now, the big wheels or the CEOs and the head managers, they up there discussing what's going on with our future. So, but Scotty know more than me then because I have no idea. I still have yet to grasp that information and read up on it. Mervyn Small, hater Scotty Kim. Why call him a hater, man? Is being bought out by Peugeot. Is that true? I don't know. There is some merging going on. Let me put it that way. As far as who or who with, yes, I don't know. Might be a Peugeot? I don't know. Mike D, what is going on, Mike D? JT, my 01 PT smokes but doesn't overheat. Then when I shut off the car, it smokes and has a horrible or burning smell. Do you know what it is? No, Mike, by sitting right here in this chair and I don't know what side of the country you on, but no, I don't know what it is, but based on your comment or your question, I say, sound like you might have an oil leak, man. Okay. PT Cruiser smokes, but it doesn't overheat. Smoke as in steam. I mean, what do you mean by smoke? Like you seeing puff of smoke, or because you can confuse overheating. Overheating will produce steam, and steam can look like smoke. Okay, so, but if you saying then when I shut off car, it smokes and has a horrible oil burning smell, then you likely leaking oil on, let's say, exhaust manifold, and that's probably the smell you get. You, my friend, need to get this car in the air. Go up, have somebody go on it. Matter of fact, here's a way I get people to do that for the low. This is a way you can get out of a $200 checkout diagnostic charge, guys. I tell y'all heard it first here on Online Mechanic Tip. You're dealing with a dealership. This is a way. Now, this used to be good for those dealers that was charging $32 for oil change. Okay, but that seemed to be phasing out. Ain't no more $32 oil change. But a way you can avoid or get out of paying a diagnostic charge is simple. Go in for an oil change. The goal is to get your car in the shop and in the air. This is how greedy, hungry mechanics are. And on top of that, they're actually doing their job. So if you go in with a coupon and say $32, you can get your whole car inspected. Dude, I'm telling you something. Because we take matters into our own hands sometimes. We just go rogue sometimes. You can go in, find a coupon, oil change, $32. I got $32, drive on the lane. I need an oil change. Okay, sir, you know your check engine light on. $200, we can check that out for you. Look, man, I just want the oil change. Sir, you know, you heard that squeaky noise when you come in. I know, but I just want the oil change. Sir, your brakes were scrubbing. I heard you when you was driving on the lane. I hear all that. I understand all that. But I ain't got but $32 and I just want the oil change. I guarantee you, when the lube guy get that car in the back, he gonna write up every single thing. He gonna address and diagnose that. He gonna go rogue and diagnose it on his own. Okay, now at that point, was you gonna get the same estimate you received by paying the $200 versus the $32 coupon oil change? It depends on who check it out. Okay, when it's super slow, some mechanics will do oil change, and if the advisor will tip the mechanics and like, look, he want an oil change. He didn't want to pay diag time for this check engine light. So, you know, it's on you. I'll check it out anyway, man. Hey, I got it. So you get a full-blown estimate on what's wrong with your car. And quite frankly, you out of that ain't really a secret. That's just, that's to me, common sense. I mean, I'm not trying to cut, shops out of business, but it's common sense. You're going to get an estimate either way, whether you came in for an oil change or you're willing to pay $200 to get your car diagnostic or get some diagnostic done with check engine light, just say. So, dang, I got off track. Mike D, you got to get that car in the air. Find out where those oil leaks are because it could, this is '01. That's the first year that car came out. You know what? It could be the power steering line on the '01 PT Cruiser. There is a recall for that power steering line leaking, that pressure line to go from the rack to the pump. Yes, power steering fluid could be hitting on the exhaust, causing all your problems. The thing is, you got to get it in the air, my man. So find a way to get it in the air, get your oil change or something, so somebody can look at that. Mr. Mike D, thanks for jumping on board. I appreciate you. Yeah, make sure you get a video a thumbs up. Man, I said I was gonna be on here 20 minutes. Hey, that flashes fix all. No, Tom. Flashes fix all. It don't fix all, but I'm thinking that's the same strategy. They're just gonna turn your light on. So you get a quarter too low. Bing. Well, I need oil. To put oil in it, you never experience, because people don't take it serious until they actually stall out. That's what happened to the missus. She was going to the grocery store, car just quit in the middle of the road. Naturally they're gonna panic, but it will start back up in some cases. So get out of the road. Don't just stop, stay in the road, start it back up, move. So that's why I had to go. Matter of fact, I ain't even edit that video yet. I gotta get that video edited. So who knows, Tom? I don't know. I would like to know what is being changed in every flash, but that is top G14 classified information, I guess. They would not tell us. And I think that's so unfair. All right, perhaps they may change. Who is this? Bartos Marcinex. Man, I hope I didn't jack your name up. Perhaps they may change strategy of oil pressure control valve. Yes, perhaps. Yes, I agree. I do know for a fact the car has, most all of them have an oil sending unit. It's in the rear. I replaced a couple, so they might change the strategy from winch it come on. All right. So, Coyote, a famous YouTuber, was recently called out for his clickbait thumbnails. Some of his thumbnails were about the election riot. I saw that, man. I saw that. But I must say that your thumbnails are top. Thanks, Tom. Thanks. Some of those famous YouTubers, I get my inspiration, or is it aspiration? I love their thumbnails. Let me put it that way. Okay, not that I would ever try to mark or mimic somebody else's thumbnail, but I just like it grabs the attention. But that's like you say, P, you got to be careful, man, because you don't want to people hate to think you got them. I'm one. People hate to think they've been got. Man, I'll be sitting here. Y'all see my mouse? I'll be sitting here with my mouse. All right, I'm about to click it. Please, 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 God, please don't let this be a clickbait. I'm going to be pissed. And I be debating, should I click it or not? I'm not clicking, depending on what it is. You may get a minute down the line and find out, oh, it wasn't clickbait, or it was, so you upset and you take it totally out. Yes, I've been called out a bunch of times on clickbait material, but I try to avoid it. But yeah, nobody wants to be got. Nobody wants to say, "Oh man, you got me, dog. You got me that time." I ain't gonna even call out no name, but you got me. Don't do it again, dog. But yes, nobody wants to be clickbaited. I try to refrain from such acts. I try to make the thumbnail relating to actually what I'm doing. In some cases, I can't get a picture of the vehicle I'm working on because I can just find a picture of the same type of car on Google or something that's a better high quality picture. And I dress that picture up as such to look like a good thumbnail. So yeah, like that yellow Corvette. That ain't the same car we was working on, but that's the same kind of car we was working on. All right, Chiefs 20. Oh, come on, man. Chiefs 21 Bills to it's over, man. They're not gonna come back. Mike, why you have to do that to me, Mike? All right, I'm gonna have to ignore Mike from now on out. All right, JT is honest. He doesn't use tricks. Yeah, man. I try to. That's is that my dude? Mervin Small. Is that damn Mervin Small. I never knew your real name. Dre friend, the one with the shop. Is that you, my man? That's what's up. Mervin Small, JT. Okay, I guess. I don't know. You look familiar, my man. Mike, ain't no Flash going to stop burning oil. You got a limit engine. Well, damn, Mike, tell us how you really feel, man. You just want to make everybody feel bad that bought those? I'm not finna make the product look bad, Mike. I don't care what's wrong with our product or if anything wrong with it. You would not hear it come out of my mouth. Now, I don't even know why I highlighted this, but y'all, this came out of Mike Willingham's mouth, okay? Ain't no Flash going to stop burning oil. You got a lemon engine. It's not that the Flash is going to fix it, Mike. It's the Flash going to help it look like. Help. I think the biggest concern is to stall out. Because keep in mind, guys, recalls are really for safety issues only. Now, your car burning oil is not a safety issue. I mean, your life is not at stake. I mean, your life is not in jeopardy. Your safety is not in stake because your car burning oil. But when you start stalling out because your car burning oil, now it becomes a safety recall type issue. So they had no choice. Okay, we got to do something. Now it's safety related. Yes, you burning oil. Who cares? That's not safety issues. Let them just put some oil in it. But now people are stalling out. So, we got to do something. This class action lawsuit, man. I got to stay neutral on this stuff, man. So things I want to say, I can't say, or I shouldn't say. So I won't say. All right. So don't try to trick it out of me, Mike. You're not going to trick me. You can't break me. All right. I'm unbreakable. You can't break me, Mike. Yeah, the 20 years I've been knowing you, never been able. Let me go. Let me move on. Aaron, what's going on, Aaron? Hey, man, I got a 13 Dart, 2-liter. Any problems should I be aware of? Absolutely none. That Dart is real. There is one. I'm sure you already got the shifter bushing done, right? This is a 13 Dart. Ooh, I don't know if it applied to that one. But that was the only issue we getting the darts towed in for. Now, when I say shifter bushing recall, what we just talked about, ladies and gentlemen, safety. Yes, this is a safety issue. You can go to put your car in drive and the bushing come off the shifter and you can't go and drive and you're stuck in the middle of the traffic. At that point, your life or your safety is at stake. So they issued out a recall because safety became problematic with this situation. So, yes, we need to issue a recall for that. My man, Aaron, yeah, I don't know if you got your recall done, but the Dart, and especially if it's equipped with a 2.4, some of them got the little turbo, the weird transmission, the transmission in it. Damn, I can't think of the name. My brain is fried. But, hey, get that recall done, Aaron, if you not already got it. J-Rod, what up, J-Rod? Okay. Mr. Tommy 6862. What is going on? 2013 3.6 driver side loud. I think tick, but only on the loads. Okay, give it gas. It ticks. Put it in neutral. No tick. Loud. Ticky Tick while driving, no tick in park. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. I need some cool shades to see this one, y'all. Okay. 2013 3.6 driver side. You suspect loud. Okay. Let me start over. 2013 3.6. On the driver side, there's a loud, I think, tick, but only on the load. So you're telling me you can mimic a load, right? You know that, don't you? You can simulate a load by putting your car in gear, putting your foot on the brake, and putting your foot on the gas at the same time. Okay, that's a load. We call that bogging down. So if you're telling me you're hearing a tick while you're on the load, all right? Give it gas, it ticks. Okay, you give it gas, it ticks. Put it in neutral, no tick. All right, loud tick while driving, no tick in park. All right, tick. There's a difference between a tick and a knock. Or there's a difference between a tick and a tap. Now, if you're saying driver side loud, so you know that's a V engine. You said 2013 3.6. I don't know if it's a car or a van. If it's a car, it's likely a rear-wheel drive car. And driver side is likely bank 1. No, bank 2. Driver side is likely bank 2. So if you're telling me you can hear the tick on that side, then it has to be in the valve train. You got to put that valve cover off, my man. Number one, check your oil, of course. You got to put that valve cover off, though, to see if any of those rocker arm has come apart. All right, that is a common issue with a 2013. Your 2013, my friend, is equipped with the first generation Pentastar. All right, first gen Pentastar engine. We are now up to generation 3, which I have no problem. So all you guys out there with the Gen 3, good for you. All right. J-Rod in search of a 2.4 VVT for 2013 Dodge Journey. Hey, good luck, man. Good luck. In fact, we put used engines in that's only approved by the car owner's warranty company. So they out there. I don't know the demand on them. I don't know if they're expensive or what. I have no idea. If and when you get your engine, make sure you get the right engine. Whoa, why are you saying that? There's a chance that I may get the wrong engine, even with giving them the VIN. Tom, this system's supposed to be idiot-proof, okay? Once you put the VIN in the system, everything about your vehicle should come up. How is this possible to even get the wrong engine based off your VIN? It's not like I'm going to the parts counter and say, I have a 2017 Jeep Cherokee. I want an engine. Is he equipped with blah, 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 blah? No, they don't have to ask that no more. They just take your VIN. So according to Tom, there's a chance I could get the wrong engine. I'm assuming you're saying that, Tom, based off it must have happened to somebody at your shop or happened to you. I don't know, but I will make sure. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I will make sure I got the right engine. There's not really variation, not many variation of the 2.4 Multiair engine, is it? Okay. I guess one can be equipped with a PTU, but even that's with attachments. So I don't know, but I will take your advice and I will make sure. But man, I'm still having a problem getting 1,500 miles. I might need to take a trip to Alabama, but even Alabama is only a 2-hour drive. So I don't know, man. I have to think of something. I'll figure something out. Okay, what did I do? Y'all done killed my whole 20 minutes. It's 40 people in. All right, who's this? Panama J. Panama J, man, thanks for jumping on the stream. It sounds like, to my recollection, this is the first time I have called your name, so I sure hope you are subscribed and give me a thumbs up. My man, Panama have a 06 Pacifica and port won't connect, trying to figure out which fuse to check. Port won't connect. You talking about the cigarette lighter? Port, when you say port won't connect. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Mr. Panama. You might have to put in another comment. I assume you're talking about the cigarette lighter. 06 Pacifica. 06 Pacifica. Oh, that's the old one, like the one I got. I got an 04 Pacifica. Y'all remember the Pacifica, the earlier built Pacificas was the big body. They tried to combine the minivan and the Jeep into one vehicle. Right? Tom know what I'm talking about. And they came up with the Pacifica. In 04, it was introduced in 04. I have a 04 model. It's my red one sitting at the shop just dry rotting. It is what it is. But anyway, yes, that was the first phase of the Pacifica. Now in 2017, the new Pacifica showed up in the form of a minivan. But my man, I want to assume you're talking about the cigarette lighter. Yes. Which fuse to check? That fuse box. There is a tip-em on this car. It's under the hood. Okay, so I don't know. You might figure it out before I do, but when I get to work tomorrow, I can look in my car and tell you which fuse it is. So hit me up tomorrow. I do not mind doing that. Like I say, man, I hope you are subscribed. But thanks for jumping on the stream, man. We can get that taken care of. Panama J. That is what's up. When you drive 69, what's going on, man? When you drive high mileage cars, you need to check your oil. That's what I'm saying, man. But 69, these are not high miles cars. My car is 54,000 miles. We had again, I'm making the product look bad. I don't want to do that. But we had a car, 20,000 miles. I had this issue. I need to leave that alone. But I agree with you, Dark Man. You're exactly right. Guys, I cannot, in good conscience, in good faith, put the product in a bad light, okay? But there are some issues. There are some problems, okay? CT, do you have a P.O. box in case we want to send you in? Oh, man, that's what's up. The only thing I got, a lot of people always ask me, do I have an Instagram or Twitter and all that? No, I need to get one. But I do have a Facebook that I'm hardly ever, and I logged in today. I had like 69 questions. Guys, I got to do better. But the video editing is consuming a lot of my time. Like, there used to be times where, I enjoy you guys watching my videos, but when you have channels, I also want to watch yours and interact and comment and all that. But I'm trying to stop the bleeding. Let me tell y'all something. For anybody in here that's a content creator or understand this, in December, the best month for advertising, marketing. So YouTube had a record-breaking December, which means people was paying to get their advertised played. So some of that trickled down to the content creators. Me is one of them. Okay, yes, I had a record-breaking month in December. All right. Now that the holidays are over, we're in January. All that ad revenue is not there. YouTube is not collecting as much ad revenue as they was during the holidays. So your ad revenue would go down. So I had this bright idea to try to stop the bleeding, because no matter what you get, you want to either stay there or go higher. You never want to drop. So I don't want the revenue stream to drop from what it was in December, but you can't do that constantly. So in order to combat that, I tried to stop the bleeding I was doing just one video a day in December. Here we are, January. I'm like, damn, where's the ad revenue? Where's it? So I come up with this bright idea to upload 2 and 3 sometimes. So that's consuming. Now the content is there. The material is there. The time comes from editing. All right. So when I get out of work from the shop, I'm back here at this desk editing some more, because I got to make sure there's a storyline, small storyline in the video. 8 to 10 minute video has to have a storyline, or you won't get anything out of it. And that's a no for me. Okay, I take pride in what I upload. But my point is, damn, how did I get on this? I have no idea. But yeah, so I was trying to stop the bleeding. I have no idea how I got here. But P.O. box. No, I don't have a P.O. box. But my Facebook. There ain't no P.O. box on there. Man, you can mail it to the dealership. All right. I can, CT, you a subscriber, ain't you? He can hit me up on Facebook or something. I can give you that address. Yeah. 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 CT, my man. What it do? Easy does it. What's going on, Easy? Where you been, man? Where you been? You been watching the game, ain't you? Easy. I'm sorry your team lost. I apologize. I don't know who you were rooting for, but the mere fact that you late tells me you've been boo-hooing. You've been crying. You've been upset. I'm sorry, Mr. Easy, but it's going to be all right, man. There's always next year, okay? I heard Tom Brady won, so whoever was rooting for the opposing team, I'm not really a football fan, guys. Don't let me fool you. J-Rod, what's going on? Trucks were good when it was Dodge Ram. Yes, I agree. J-Rod. It was everything about the truck was fantastic. Yes, it's true. Grouch Scotty is right. It could be, man. I don't know. Scotty be saying some interesting things. The real Gemini, what's going on? The real Gemini, how you doing? How you living? All that good stuff. Yes. FCA is no longer. It is now called Stellantis. Oh wow, I have to go read up on this stuff, guys. That's why I'm trying, man. Dude, nothing in life is certain. So even the career I have in the automotive industry. Now, one thing nobody can take away from a mechanic is his knowledge. So even if the building shut down tomorrow, okay, that's because I have, or anybody in this situation. That's why it's do you good to choose a career path that you're in demand with. So you have something to fall back on just in case something happens. But a lot of the upper management are concerned. The technical little scrubs down at the bottom, they don't even know what the hell me. I didn't even know there was a merger until somebody told me the other day. But yeah, Aaron, I heard the same thing. So we shall see, man. I don't know what to make of that. What's the average mileage for the Hemi lift to failure? Man, what kind of who's that? Northern RC Adventure. What's the average mileage for a Hemi lift to failure? It depends, man. Depends on how you drive it, man. Look, I get asked this question all the time, and I think because I work at a Dodge dealer, and that's the bulk of our work. That's all we see. I get asked this all the time. Guys, you're going to get a different answer from everybody you ask. Well, what's causing it? What's making my lifters fail? What's this? What's that? What's that? I read somewhere it was a design flaw. You're going to get a different answer from a different person. As far as the average mileage for a Hemi lifter failure, I mean, I've seen them as low as 50,000 miles. I've seen them as late as 124. So there's no certain amount. Do your driving habit play a role in it? Do your oil changes play a role in it? Absolutely, it could. But I mean, when I'm starting to hear now, people are starting to come out. People are stopped trying to hide they're saying like I had back when I was like wasn't careful what I say. Back when I wasn't as careful about what I say, I used to say reckless stuff all the time. So I used to get comments from guys like, yeah, man, my 3.6 Pentastar purling like a kitten. I don't burn nothing but Mobile 1. That's it. That's what's doing it all along. You burn Mobile 1, you have no problem. Until, his 3.6. Now, I wasn't wishing this on him, but it happened to his car. So I couldn't get him back on to communicate with me to brag on his oil. My point is, guys, yes, lubrication play a role in it, but it's not just that. It can really, really simply be just a shitty part. Okay, it could easily just simply be that, because I talked about this in another video. What explains the fact that all we doing is replacing the parts with new parts? Now, if those new parts we put on fail again, then yes, your design flaw theory could be facts, okay? But I have yet to get one back to replace the same rock arms that I've done. So what am I supposed to come to the conclusion of? That it was the parts? I mean, stuff gotta make sense, man. I keep getting off track. My man, I've seen them as low as 50 and as high as 125. So, but yes, don't get me wrong, lubrication play a role. Good quality oil play a role. Your driving habits play a role. But nobody wants to be careful how they drive. Nobody wants to barely step on the gas pedal of their Hemi engine. You want to punch that sucker and go. All right. Thanks for the question. Northern RC. This is the first time mentioning this, man. I hope you are a subscriber and you thumbs up, man. Thumbs up the video. Appreciate it. Man, so much for my 30 minutes, 20 minutes, or whatever I said. That means the customer knows what's broke before they accuse me of breaking something. What are you talking about, man? What did I miss? The real Gemini, whatever. That means the customer knows what's broke before.
All right, Jimmy. Now I can't make out what we're talking about. But when they don't want a rotation, don't bother. Now rotation, I ain't talking about rotation. I assume you talking about earlier what I meant by getting uh, a free diagnostic. That's just tricks people use. And I actually had to get a relative in the shop that way. I'm like, look, I can't get up under you, crawl under your car. We gotta get it in the air. Get an oil change or something. Shit, I don't know. I can once I get it in, get in the air to do your oil change. I have no choice. Of course, I can look at your oil leaks then, but I'm not about to crawl under your car to see where your oil leaking from. I don't care if you is my mother. Now, mother, my mama, I might do it for, but not, you know, anybody else. Mama, I got you. I'll do it for you, mama. Only you, but nobody else. Okay, I'm not getting on the ground to see where your oil is. Yes, pay for oil change. Now, no rotation, man. Who that? Easy. No, man, we ain't doing no free rotation. Get out of here with that. What if it's a Wrangler with some big old 20-inch tires on it? No, 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 no. Dart man, what's up, Dart man? I drive my cars on ramps when I need to get a good look under the car or I'm changing oil. Yes, then you can get a peek at that. Y'all got all this nice stuff in y'all home garage. I don't have none of this, man. I got a compressor in the garage when I'm doing side work or something. I can fire up the compressor. It's loud. I got one of them old, blah, 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 just super loud. Wake up the neighbors. All right. Tal Maj Childs. Keep doing, man. That is what's up. My man, thanks for tuning in, man. The heading, by now you know the heading may look a little misleading because here we are 46 minutes later. I was supposed to be on 20 minutes. I guess the game going off now. I don't know. Mopar fanboy, but thanks for Tom. Man, I hate when I jack up names. Mr. Childers. Thank you for tuning in, my man. I appreciate it. If you ever watching the videos, please give them thumbs up. That helps the video to exposure. All right. Mopar fanboy, what's going on? Do you see any VVT solenoid issues since the redesign? No, I have not. Okay, not at all. All right. I think some say 16, some say 17. They went in with new revised valve train parts that seems to be holding up well. Okay. Dart Hemi, what's clickbait? Dart's in the building. Dart, come in fussing. What is clickbait? Who are you calling clickbait, Mr. Dart Hemi? All right. I don't know what's clickbait. Some of my thumbnails may appear to look like somebody else's, but I make sure they're not clickbait. Okay. So I even got some pictures while I'm doing this. But they're not clickbait. Okay. I can do that. I mean, he ain't got a patent on that. Anybody can don't. I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing. Dart always bring out the fun in me. I don't know what Dart talking about. I don't think I want to go there. Whatever he talking about. I saw him do that and no mention once I watched the video, and we know who it was. Hey man, he got you, didn't he? Tell you, man, that stuff be pissing people off. You be like, oh man, he got me, dog. He got me, man. He got me that time. He ain't gonna give me no more. All right, Bartosa. I mean, that coil on the valve on the oil pump to control for high and low oil pressure. I mean, that coil on the valve on the oil pump to control for high and low oil pressure. You talking about? Damn, I can't think of the proper name of it. You talking about that little thing on the oil pump? I assume we talk. I done lost track of what we talking about, my man. So if we talking about an oil pump on a 3.6 Pentastar, we can't even get that part. We have to do the complete oil pump. Okay, so I have yet to ever replace one. And I'm sure in some cases that's all your problem is. But we don't even sell them like that. So I hope that's what we talking about. New level audio. Is it Keith? What is going on, Keith? I think it's Keith. My man, appreciate it, Keith. Where you been, Keith? Last time I checked on Keith, you had a new position somewhere. Okay, you were doing some new things. That's what's up, Mr. Keith. What is going on, my buddy? Burning oil equal bad cats, bad emissions. So down the line, California Air Resource Board will get their way and make it mandatory to fix burning oil. Mandatory? By way of how issuing a recall, safety recall. Let me do this. Burning oil equal bad cat converters. Also bad emissions. So down the line, California Air Resources Board, we get their way and make it mandatory to fix oil burning. Well, then somebody gonna be in trouble. These car makers, the vendors, I assume. I don't know where that Tiger Shark or that 4-cylinder VVT engine 2.4 coming from, or who's the vendor, who's responsible for it. Y'all remember back in the day we had problem with the differential, the Danas. Dana took on some of that responsibility, and that high cost it was costing the company at the time to fix that stuff. So I don't know who's taking the foot in the bill for this stuff, but that is interesting, Mr. Keith. That is interesting. Is that only in California? Because, here in Georgia, I don't think the rules are that strict as they are in California or as anywhere else. California is a whole different monster, I want to say. But that's what's up, Keith. Appreciate you jumping on, man. That's what's up. Dart Man, say it. You know you want to. Man, go on, Dart. I ain't messing with you, Dart. Who is this? 2010 3 Caravan 41T training has metal chunks. Ooh, not good. Okay. 2010 Caravan with a 41T in it. That is the same as a 62T in it. Of course, it's not 6 gears, it's 4. Same everything, and it doesn't have a compounder like the 62TE. But chunks, it's time for a unit, man. It would be extremely risky to try to repair something like that. Okay, so I wouldn't waste a lot of time. I would just get an engine, pump the brake pedal numerous times, and see if it ticks again. Oh, you talking about my man with the ticking? I assume you're talking about my man with the ticking. He said it ticks under load. If I'm talking about the same person on the left side, so I don't know, Mike. Might have to put that valve cover to see further, but who knows? Could be an exhaust leak in one of the exhaust ports, or could be a stud. Y'all saw the video. Who's that kept dogging me out about? Look, man, somebody gave me some tips on how to get that out, and I wanted to follow up on that, but that head was under warranty, so we had to turn it in. That would have been a good project, because somebody told me of a kit I can get to get the stud broke. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it was a Hemi head. Y'all know the drill. The stud break on the end. Well, we couldn't get this stud out. Okay. King Stud Remover in the shop. Super guy. Joe Leaper. Bad dude. He bad dude with that welding machine. He's the number one stud remover down. He couldn't get it out. So no matter how many times he sparked and fired and sparked, he couldn't get a bite on it. So we was forced to replace the head. So I did a video on it because I saw it over there on the floor, and a lot of people was commenting how, oh, you can fix that. Even my man Caper chimed in. You can fix that. You can get it out. And I was going to try because it makes for good content material. Get it out, make a video using the equipment that somebody recommended. But we had to turn it in, is my point. So I couldn't do that. All right? Yes, I couldn't do that. Oh, what did I just do? Man, I got... Mike Willingham, what's up, Mike? Oil burning is internal engine failure. I say it for you. It's a bad engine. It's a lemon. That don't mean it's a lemon, Mike. It just, you got to keep in mind, oil consumption means you're losing oil. Only one or two ways you can lose oil. You leak it or you burn it. Only a couple ways you can burn it. Piston rings, valve stem oil seals. Now, this is a new engine. What are the chances of valve stem oil seals being worn and leaking? We're talking 30, 40, 50,000 miles. What are the chances of the piston rings being worn? I don't know. We don't do those type of repair. We just replace broken stuff. I wish I had time like Dart Hemi. I wish I could go inside of a Hemi and analyze every little, oil should be sprayed right here. But we just got to put the parts in and get it out. So oil consumption, that doesn't mean it's a limit. My point, Mike, I'm not going to spend a lot of time fussing with you. Exhaust tick. Yeah, possible, easy. That's what's up. Hey, Tommy, 6862, that is exhaust leak by driver's door. Okay, he talking to Tommy. What's the easiest, cheapest way? Who's this? Aaron. What is the easiest, cheapest way for a person like me to buy YTech 2? I thought buying a Chinese. Dude, we bought one of those Chinese knockoffs when the YTech first came out. It lasted It lasts as long as FCA got a hold of what's going on. So you have to register your pod when you get it. The only way it will start working. So which means it has to be an authentic pod. Okay. Am I right, Tom? Help me on this. Because I'm telling you, we ordered and guys were selling them on eBay. And because they had to register, when they go to register, it was coming up, wait, this part number, because everything has a part number, serial number on it. And you can see it electronically by way of, it's on the board. So when, I guess, YTech go to activate it, it may come up stolen. So you bought a stolen part off eBay from somebody. You know, who knows? I don't know, but you have no way around that, my man. The Chinese knockoff, you would not be able to get it registered, and you have to have registration for the serial number so they can keep tracking and keep up with you and keep where you're going and keep up with what you're doing. Because that's basically what they're doing. We didn't used to have to be, we didn't used to have to log on to the internet to figure out what's wrong with the car. So I don't know. Could be exhaust for sure, but some of the 13s had the vacuum pump that would rattle as well. 13 what? What kind of vehicle are we talking about? I never got that part on. He just said a 13 with a 3.6. Are we talking about a Ram truck or car or minivan? I never got what we was talking about. What kind of vehicle we was talking about. But vacuum pump that would rattle as well. Yes, 13s had the vacuum pump that would rattle. Yeah. But it'd be interesting to know what kind of vehicle we was talking about. Might not be a tick. Could be exhaust leak. Yep, it very well could be. He said it's on the low, and y'all know how the broken stud sounds. how that issue go when it's on the low. What kind of noise you can get from that? All right. Might be a tick. Shift Gears Performance. What up, Jay? What's going on, my man? How you doing? How you living? Did your football team win today? I don't know. I don't know who you're rooting for. So I have no idea. I don't have a team, so I'm not upset one way or the other on who won or who lost. But thanks for jumping on Shift Gears Performance. All right. I see. So could be lots of things. Yes, 6'9" Dart Man. Bartosa Marcinic. What about worn out cat converters in a Dodge CVL 12, Dodge Caravan C12 replaced or removed? What about worn out cat converters? Worn out cat converters? Can you really wear out a cat converter? You can lose. I guess it can be considered worn out, but I don't understand the question. What about worn out cat converters in a Dodge Caravan 2012? Replace or remove? Replace or remove? I can't really make out what you're saying, Doc. If you're asking, should you replace it, or you can't be asking, should you replace it or remove it, because you have to remove it to replace it. I would say this. It's hard to repair a converter. A lot of people, when they get a cat converter code, they think they'll just try two O2 sensor first, the upstream and the downstream. To me, you're wasting money, man. When you get a cat efficiency code from based off, I don't know because I'm not there in the world aftermarket where I'm in a dealer, so we go by a different set of rules. When we see a cat efficiency code, we replace it and we don't see it back for the cat efficiency code. So I don't know what you guys are trying out there as far as getting past that now or not. But sorry, Bortas, I couldn't make out what you're trying to say. Hey, great videos. You post for the Dodge for the people who struggling on knowing what to look for or what to do to get them fixed with these vehicles. I got this Dodge Challenger, which was my dream car, turn into the worst. Oh, that in it. Turn into the worst. It just stopped at worst. So you must have exceeded your number of digits. Okay. Based off what I read, I'm sorry, man. You going through that, but I do what I can. Now I am aware of with videos that I post. Some of the things you guys can't do because you do not have the proper scan tool. So I got to be careful on how I explain stuff because I'm explaining it based off how I would go by checking it out or doing it. So that might not be the same way you can do it because we're not looking at the same scan tool. So I apologize if I'm off a little bit based up from that standpoint. Okay. Dart Hemi, don't buy the GoPro. Oh, I haven't bought nothing yet. I sent you another camera that handles low light better. I seen that on Facebook. I seen that. I'm gonna check that out. Dart Hemi, good looking, man. That is what's up. That is what's up. I did have a GoPro on my head when I went to the scrapyard the other day, so I got to get that footage. Oh, you know, I had it on wide angle too, so you can see the whole damn pile of junk out there. Got some wheels. I got $250 dart, man. I got $250 dart, man, with some wheels. But yeah, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Some guys want they cut at the job, and I didn't want them to know how much I got. So I take that back. All right, I'm gonna try to erase that part out of the program. But that's what's up, Dart. Azul, Arizona, 04 PT Cruiser, 40,000 miles. Any problems I should be expecting? Absolutely none. 04, I haven't seen a 04 in a minute. What are normal problems out of 04? Don't let it overheat. Let me put it like, there's no known problem, but now the saying goes, PT Cruiser known for overheat, known for blowing head gaskets, known for blowing head gaskets. No, first sign of overheating, stop the car. Okay, that's the best thing you can do for that soft aluminum head that's on the PT Cruiser any year. Okay, because once that head overheat, it's history. It's gonna nag you for the rest of your life. You're gonna be replacing parts that you do not need because you think that is what's causing the overheating, when in fact you have a warped cylinder head because you let it overheat just the tiniest of bit. That's what I'm saying. You can't let it overheat at all. So the best advice I can give you on any year model PT is to don't let it overheat. Let me say it like this. First sign of overheating, stop. So halfway is good. A little bit over to the right, you know, is good. When you start getting to 3/4, you better shut it down, man. Hopefully you're not in an emergency state, so you can get somewhere safe. But don't let the car get hot at all, not even for a minute, or that could be catastrophic for you. All right, but thanks for watching the vids, man. Give me a thumbs up. Panama J, OBD, yes, on board diagnostic. Chester Redham, got weird sound coming from the intake, more rattle. Got weird sound coming from the intake, more like rattle, like how a water pump sound, like when starting to go bad with the misfire. Now engine light. Check my video. Where's your video, Chester? Is it on? It's on your YouTube channel. See, I got a lot of comments in between you and see, if you put this stuff in like in the beginning, like we can I don't know. But where's your video? Yeah, I'd love to see and hear your video. Let me know. Dart Hemi, Insta 361. I'm gonna check that out, Dart. Yes, I would. I'm gonna check that out. That's what's up. Mike again. What's up, Mike, man? 4-cylinder engine burner or dude, man. How many times you gonna say this, Mike? We get it, okay? But it's not a lemon. It just got some small problems, Mike. Okay, give us a break, Mike, man. We're trying to stay in business here, Mike. Cut us some slack, man. All right, man. You used to work for Chrysler. How quickly we forget. Chrysler was good to you, Mike. Chrysler put your son through college and all your family members. Chrysler was good to you. Now you want to, because there's a few problems. All right, Mike, stop it. All right, under 50,000 miles after 50 is natural. Yes. Now that's why there is a number in place. They saying, like Tom put on here in the very beginning, even Toyota, 1,200 miles, it's okay to burn a quarter oil. But the thing is, people don't want to see, they don't want the engine burning no oil. Like, some of it is normal, guys. It's not, I mean, it's not abnormal to lose a quarter oil. And, well, you shouldn't go longer than 3,000 miles, I guess, the traditional engine and changing your oil. But it's not uncommon to, I don't know, depending on how you look at it, man. But yeah, you gotta stay on top of that, man. Some of us drive beaters that are old. Tom Cook, fuse number 24. Oh, my man with the Pacifica. I don't know if he's still in here. I forgot your name, but fuse number 24 for the power outlet. I assume Mr. Tom Cook talking about that 06 Pacifica. I did not have time to look up, but thank you, Mr. Tom Cook. I'm sure, buddy, appreciate it. All right, Tommy saying thanks. 69 Darman. So far, the Charger is doing good, but it only has 90 K, what are you expecting it to do, Mr. Dart Man? What do you expect the Charger at 90,000 miles? What problems are you expecting to have? Ah, uh, really? None, man. Charger, rear wheel drive car, differential service. I don't know. You didn't put down what year, transmission service, just the name normal stuff. So you should be good, my man. That's what's up, man. CT, heated seats not working. Oh, CT action, a weird one. Heated seats not working on a 14 Jeep Wrangler. I checked fuse and it's good. Heater seat button lights up, but does turn on heater. I would check connection and pins. Any idea what this could be? Yes, I agree with your. I like the way you think. First, check those connectors and the pin, okay? Because that light is lighting, that insinuates power supply is going to the switch. It just now has to make it to out of the switch to the actual heating element of the seat. So, yeah, make sure you got power supply and ground going to it. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, ACT, you need a heater element seats. Oh, there you go again. Hey, my man, own it, Tom. You need a heater element seat. Well, yeah, this was a Wrangler. Oh, keep in mind, guys, Tom is he see this stuff too daily, like I do. It's another guy in here. It's 2 or 3 guys in here that's work on a lot of FCA Mopar stuff. So when you hear them respond, and Keith from Next Level Auto, he's out there too. So when you hear these cats respond, take their response seriously, okay? Because they understand what's going on. They know what they're talking about. All right, Helm Goof. Also get open loop codes for 3.3 Caravan. Ooh, man, I forgot what we was talking about. You're going to have to enlighten me. All right, but, I'm at an hour, guys. I got to wrap this up. Okay, let me do these last little few, and I got to get out of here. Check my video, bro, when you get a chance. Who is this? Chester, send me the video, bro, when you get a chance. I recorded it. I got a Dodge. You keep stopping, but Chester Red Room. I write that down and head over there when I get off the stream, Chester. Truck JT. My 12 Durango lifters had to be changed around 125. You did good. This is Durango. It could go either way. Is it a Hemi or a 3.6? But your lifters lasted 125. Now, well, I think the earlier question was how long it go before you start having problems. So there's no straight answer to that. So I'm not sure how I would have been able to answer that. Thanks, Tom Cook. I would check this out. That's what's up. Azar Era 04 Cruiser, 40,000 miles. Any problems I should expect? No. Like I said, Azar, do not let that car overheat. That is the best piece of advice I can give you as it relates to any year model PT Cruiser. Don't. I'm going to do my Scotty impression. Don't let it overheat. All right? Don't let it overheat. I'm playing. But I'm serious. Do not let that car overheat. Don't let it overheat. I'm telling you, man, do not let the car overheat. And if that's the case, you should be fine. All right? That is the number one problem with it. That is a soft piece of junk aluminum head. Ruli, what's going on, Ruli? How you living, Ruli? 73 in the house, an hour late. Yeah, Ruli, we're about to shut it down. Man, I've been online an hour, guys. I got to wrap it up. But thanks for jumping on, Ruli. You know I'm playing. I love you, man. That's what's up. Chester, Red Rum. Check my video, bro. I recorded. Okay, I'm doing the same thing then. I have never. Oh, I bet you never heard this sound before. If not, probably worse. I got a V6 Dodge Challenger 20. I bet you I have heard the sound. Okay, keep in mind, guys, I do this stuff in my sleep. I'm joking. I do this stuff daily. This is my day job. And because we're Dodge dealers, the bulk of the Dodge repairs will come to our facility, which means I stand a chance of maybe have seen every problem on a Dodge product. But there's still some things out there, nobody knows everything. Let me put it like that. But yeah, I would love to hear your video, Mr. Chester. Thanks for watching. 57,000 miles. Who is this? Hemi, 57 miles, 2020 Vets dropping valves. Whoa! Vets, Chevrolet Corvettes. 57 mile, 2020 Vets dropping valves. Dropping valves. Dropping valves. Seats? Dropping. What do you mean dropping valves? Help me out, Dart, man. What you talking about? It's a 2020 model. Just valve, just the mere word valve, anything is 2020. Whew. I'm just glad somebody else having problems beside the Dodge. Nathaniel Rudolph. What is going on, Nathaniel? Hey, haven't been here in a while. I hope. This is my buddy Nathaniel with the 200. Haven't been here in a while. I hope all is well. My 200 just hit 161K. Now, Nate got the 2.4 2.4 Multiair engine. Also have a friend with the 2.4 oil burner 100K tips stalled as early as 56. Wow. That's Nate. That's what I'm thinking. You left out the year of his car. That's what I'm thinking his flash is going to change that I talked about. I don't know if you was here in the beginning, Nate. FCA has come out with a flash and I think personally to enlighten the consumer, the drivers, early ahead of time that they need to change their oil, or you can't suggest somebody add oil. I guess you can, however, suggest somebody check their oil. And by way of checking your oil, you will be enlightened if it's low, right? So, yes, there's a flash update circulating. I think they're going in phases. I had one yesterday that was a 2019. So they may start with the newer cars and work their way down. But them oil burners are no joke, man. So like I say, some hotshot lawyers out there got a class action lawsuit going on. But that's what's up, Nate. Thanks for checking in on your boy. I thought, you was a little upset at me last time, Nate. I told you, Nate, I have to abide by the shop rules. Nate, you got to understand something, Nate. When you work for a facility, they have rules, okay? Until I get my own JT Chrysler Plymouth dealership. Not Plymouth, JT Chrysler Dodge dealership. And then I would be able to make my own rules. But, yeah, I have to go by rules. And, in fact, on Nate got a 9-speed ZF transmission. On those cars, guys, we are not allowed to do any kind of repairs on a 9-speed except a valve body. Except a valve body. And, of course, a TCM. But as far as overhauling and everything, so the word on the street is if you have any kind of transmission problems with that 9-speed, valve body, no matter what, valve body. What? It just bumped one time, valve body. It just slipped in third, valve body. Doesn't matter, valve body. Okay, so the estimate anybody's getting on any kind of transmission related problem is a valve body. So, and I think I may have mentioned that to Nate about concerning his car. I hope he got it fixed by now, but yes. Real good old deal. Nate, thanks for watching, man. Give the video a thumbs up. Oh my God, 1 hour and 12 minutes. What did I leave off? I have a couple of air compressors. What is Dartman talking about? Air compressors, a small pancake one, and a cheap Harbor Freight 26-gallon upright I've never unboxed. Man, Dart, you got a lot of stuff. I hope all this stuff is in your garage. I haven't pressure tested the cooling system. Okay, Ruli, I haven't pressure tested the cooling system in our Pacifica yet, but was looking things over and was surprised to see the cap is rated at 21 PSI. I confirmed it's correct, but higher than expected. That is a lot. 21 PSI. Keep in mind, Ruli, that it's the Gen 3 Pentastar V6 top-notch bad boy image. Okay? Hardly see any problems out of those. Larry Park, Dart Hemi, are you and Uncle Tony Troll? Okay, I'm not going there. Now, Uncle Brian is the Uncle Troll. I just pointed out he knows nothing about modern engines. Okay. Coyote, Dart Hemi, man, we got to get you on the live stream. Dart a chicken, man. Dart scared, man. Told Dart, all right, I ain't gonna mess with Dart tonight. Larry Park, Uncle Brian is great. Uncle Tony and his junk block 318. Okay, I probably shouldn't even be reading these out loud. I assume y'all talking amongst each other because y'all know I have to remain neutral. Okay, I have no enemies. Okay, I can't talk bad about anybody. Okay, so if y'all want to duke it out with these guys, go right ahead. Let me know who win. But sometimes beefs are. I don't know if any of y'all in here in the rap game. Y'all remember the East Coast, West Coast beef that drew a lot of attention, a lot of views. So a lot of people, hey, it works for Dart. Dart now monetize. Dart drew enough people over there to where Dart got a cold channel, man. Y'all go check out Dart video. Dart off the chain with this stuff, but that's my man. Good vibes. That's what's up, Han Solo. Uncle Brian put up $2,000 for Uncle Tony to run his car. Uncle Brian buffering. Okay, Rashid, AJT. Okay, read something that makes sense. Y'all want to argue with each other. Hey, JT, just to confirm, the 15 Wrangler oil pump. Oh, this is my dude from earlier. You think I should proceed with approach of my mechanic? Replace spark plug seals, crank pulley seals, timing cover, and wall seals. It's 5 a.m. in Bahram. It's 5 a.m. Man, you up watching online mechanic tips. My man's 5 in the morning. He up on the channel, y'all. Y'all give my man Rashid. Rashid, I can't make out what you're trying to say. Do you think I should proceed with approach of my mechanic? Replace. Rashid, like I said in those comments, man, why would you, I mean, if it's not leaking, why? And like I also said, he may be doing this to make himself, if he never done one, you don't know what you're going to be up against. So I'm like that on my very first anything. So you need a peace of mind so you know. Now, you can suggest to him, look, if I don't need any of this, don't do it. Okay, yes, sometimes we pad the estimate because we not sure. I'll be honest with you. A lot of times mechanics will pad the estimates with time because they don't know. They never done one. Now, the very next one may be cheaper because he know what he up against. But first time at anything is going to intimidate anybody. All right, Rashid. So, but if it's not leaking, why fix it? I just have a hard time agreeing with that or co-signing that. I have a hard time, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Because you may cause other problem by messing with something that there's no problem of. Put it like that. All right, Larry Parker, what's up? The low tension piston rings they are using now are junk. I assume Mr. Larry is talking about that Tiger Shark, that 2.4 Multiair engine. The low tension piston ring. Maybe that's why they consuming oil. These jokers don't tell us nothing, man. They just tell us to do things. All right. So I don't know why that engine. It would be nice to know. They got a lot in stock, man. We have to mail those. We have to ship all our old engines back. So they got them all. Maybe these engineers need to take time to go inside a couple of them and see what's going on. All right. I don't know what else you could do if he couldn't weld. Oh, we're talking about the head. I don't know what else you can do if he couldn't weld enough to it to put us to drill it out. It's gone now. They took the head back because it was under warranty. Lord knows I wanted to play with it and see. That would have been the highlight video of my month. Yes, JT did it. Although, I don't know, whatever it is that I was going to do, I don't know if you could do it on the car and save time by or not having to charge to remove the head. I don't know. I guess we'll never know until I get another one. Mopar fanboy, hey, okay, Chester. Can you bypass the engine light on a Dodge Challenger V6 2014 had a misfire? What? Can you bypass an engine light on a Dodge Challenger V6 2014 had a misfire on cylinder 4? Got my car back. It's still misfire, but not as bad as before with no misfire with a rattle noise. Rattle noise as in ticking noise, and this is a V6 with a 3.6. Do understand that a broken rocker arm can cause a misfire and noise? All right. If it's bad enough, the lobe gonna keep doing its thing. If there's a lobe, your lobe may be chewed up, but the lobe gonna keep doing its thing whether the rocker arm is broken or not. So if your lobe going around and the rocker arm is broken and not opening and closing the valves properly, that will result in a misfire. That's why people have a hard time believing a broken rocker arm will cause a misfire. They think it's just going to cause a noise. No, my friend, it will cause a misfire. Man, best thing you can do, this is a Challenger. These are super easy to get the valve covers removed. Have somebody remove the valve covers. Do my patented JT field test. I'll link a video somewhere in the description where you feel off the lobes now. You feel all the rocker arms to see if one broken or not, okay? It's definitely the oil pump. I just need to know if the mechanic's approach is the right fix approach. Well, what do you mean by that? You saying by doing the extra stuff? Okay, like I said before, man, we've been getting away with just removing the bottom oil pan to replace oil pumps. So timing cover, wow. And I don't want to contradict the other mechanic. We as mechanics don't like to do that to other mechanics. So we somewhat stick together, I guess. So I don't want to contradict his estimate, you know. But I don't know how you gonna deal with that. But if you need an oil pump, you do not have to do all of that to do an oil pump. So you put your foot down and say, you know, exactly what you want done. All that other stuff just recommended, maybe. I don't know. Coyote rushing. Well, wow, you're in a Bahrain. Yeah, that's I don't even know where that's at. Coyote, where? I don't want to sound like I failed. What's the name of the course? Is it science? That's not science. I don't want to sound like I failed math. That's not even math. Where is Coyote seemed to know since he complimented wow, you in, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Bahrain. Bahrain. He's in Bahrain. Where is that? I may sound, let me stop sounding crazy. But hey, this is the internet. www, World Wide Web. We can meet interesting people all over the world, and I love it. I love it, Rashid. Thanks for tuning in way over here in the States on Online Mechanic Tips channel. That's what's up. I love it. Sounds good, don't it? Yes, sounds good. Tommy, Wrangler JK. Ooh, I have no idea where we left off at, Mr. Tommy. I think he said it was a minivan. I have no idea. Guys, when I jump to another topic, I tend to forget what's the previous topic we talked about. Coyote, yes. Yep, I do. 2019 Jeep Renegade oil consumption issues. Who's that? Twin Tech. Yes, Twin Tech. So I assume you're a tech. Yeah, they got they having us flash update the controllers to change some of the algorithm, I assume, as far as masking. I don't want to say that, but as far as changing the way you're notified if you low on oil. Let me put it like that. All right. Rashid, apart from rock arms, phaser, and oil pump failures, what other problems did you, apart from rock arm, phaser, and oil pump failures, what other problem did you encounter on a 3.6? That's about it, my man. Just valve train. And all of that between the rocker arms and the phasers. And the phasers, like I say, there's no time interval on when to replace the phaser, but I tend to say get them done anytime after 80,000 miles and you inside your valve cover, just go ahead and do them. I didn't start saying that until I started getting beat up on these phasers, throwing imbalanced codes and all kinds of crazy stuff. In fact, I caught one that's actually bad. I can turn it with my hand. I did a video on it. I'm going to link some of these videos when this video, this is a live stream now, so I can't do it on this, but I'm going to link some of that stuff. So other than that, no, it's just valve train problems. Other than that, this engine would be perfect. It's just vendors that created the rocker arms cut some corners, I want to say, and they're not as quality as they should be. All right. They plug up everything. They plug up eventually, I think. Okay. I have no idea. Dream bigger. Can you bypass the check engine light onto it? They already read that, didn't they? Cam phaser still, but no check engine light. Chester, you cannot. Thank you, Mr. Larry Park. All PT cruisers going to the junkyard here. Yes, that's where they all ending up at, guys. I mean, the era is over, but I'm a member of Chiefs 31, Bills 15 in the third quarter. Thank you, Mike, for that update. Mike, thank you. I get to proceed with my live stream because Mike is watching the game for me. I appreciate that, Mike Willingham. All PT crews going to the junkyard. Yeah, I don't know, man. People, it's costing too much money to keep them, so people like, well, the hell with it. I just let it go. Okay, oil consumption. 2019 G-Ring oil consumption. Am I going backwards? Oh, Mopar man, where you been? Oh, Mopar man. Look, guys, Mopar man. I guess now he have a problem with Mopars and Chrysler. But notice he hung on to his name, Mopar man. Yes, Mr. Mopar Man, Chrysler is still alive. I thought the brand. Stop it, Mopar Man. Stop it. Don't do that. Yes, it's still here. Some merging going on, Mopar Man, that I'm not familiar with yet, but I'm anxious to find out and how it will affect the everyday dealership life. Right now, I do not know, but I'm going to find out. Thanks for jumping on, Mopar Man. A long time, man. Thumbs up the vid before you go. 1 hour and 24 minutes, guys. I cannot believe y'all did this to me, but I love it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with Chester. Yes, I got a YouTube video. Just hit the name. It should pop up. Chester. Okay, Chester, that's what's up. You got a YouTube video. Yes, I will check that out. Okay. Hopefully when I get off the stream. What am I doing? All right, who's this? Larry Parks, Junk Block 36 Mechanics best friend. Stop it, Larry. Nathaniel, a Mopar fan. You're not a Mopar fan. Saying, I know, right? That's crazy. Nate, you hear that? But he kept his name. Nate, go figure, man. You see what's going on? What Mopar Man doing? He said he got rid of his Mopar product. But he's hung on to his name. Mopar Man, I'd be glad when you release the name because I actually want it. So if you get off of it and let it go, I can now own it. But see, Mopar Man wants to hang on to his name. Okay. I want to put this in before. Guys, I'm getting ready to just a red man. Red rum. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Yeah, it's just a big C. Okay, Larry, many manufacturers are pushing the 1 quart per. Yes, I noticed that too. Tom said Toyota's 1,200. I think we say 1,000, but that sounds about what they all doing right now. I heard the merge with Peugeot. Yeah, I got to read more into that. Ready for the big merger? Do I have a choice? Okay, so it's coming whether I'm ready or not. I'm not expecting anything 0657 or it's clean and hasn't used that. That's what's up, Dark Man. Take care of that car. It would take care of you. Holy crap, GM engines are bad for oil consumption. Hold on. Did I read? Yeah, I'm not expecting anything 06. Oh, he got a 0657 RT. Oil is clean and hasn't used any yet. That's what's up. Dark Man, holy crap, GM engines are bad for oil consumption. Big class action. See, everybody, man. Everybody trying to sue everybody, man. But I don't know. Yes, Twin Tech, there's a recall circulating concerning that. So we're going to see what happens on that Dodge Challenger problem. Okay, I see that, Chester. Larry, anything post-bankruptcy from GM is junk. Thanks, JT. That's what's up. CT, Twin Tech. Twin Tech, I don't know if your computer keep typing in. Can we talk 2014 Grand Cherokee with Hemi? Grand Cherokee with Hemi. I want to change the trans fluid, but I keep seeing, who's this? Craig. What's up, Craig? Can we talk 2014 Grand Cherokee with the Hemi? I want to change the trans fluid, but I keep seeing it can't be changed. What do you think? It can't be changed. I assume you have the 8-speed rear-wheel drive ZF version transmission. And my friend, it most certainly, you either have that or the NAG. Well, I guess you can have that 6-speed transmission. At any rate, they all can be changed. They all can be replaced. That 8-speed ZF transmission have bolts just like any, it has a pan and bolts around it like any other transmission. It has a filter like any other transmission. Now, granted, the filter is integrated to the pan, but yes, you can drop it. You have to replace the whole pan because the filter is integrated. You can put the pan back up. You can bolt it back. It's going to come with a gasket. So basically, all you need is a pan and fluid. Now, the debate going to come on at which fluid you should get. A lot of people using Valvoline multi-purpose fluid. A lot of people are using the ZF or the Mopar 8 and 9 speed transmission fluid, which is extremely expensive. Okay, so you draw your own conclusion from that. Would a Valvoline work? I'm hearing nothing but good things about it, especially from the Valvoline reps. Okay, go figure. They would say only good things about their product, but from what I'm hearing from techs also, it's good stuff. So yes, man, do not. I assume you believe in the hype of the Feel for Life transmission. Okay. They don't want you to mess with it while it's under warranty. Let me make a long story short. If it's under warranty, don't mess with it. Because if you have a transmission problem, you're going to get it fixed under warranty. So, but once you out of warranty, you didn't put no miles on here, but change your transmission fluid and filter, Mr. Craig. Okay, do yourself a favor. You would thank me later, and you would thank yourself later by doing that. But yes, it can be changed. In fact, I have a video out on it. I can't link this a live stream. Check my catalog, Craig. I did a video showing exactly how to do that. Twin Tech. Again, Twin Tech. Come on, man. Okay, it can be changed. The pan filter is $200 and the oil is $30 a quart. Something like that. Yes, it is expensive. Let me highlight. You can see what my man Larry's saying here. 20 Tech. Why? What do you mean? Why Tech? Okay. Ram truck. Okay, God, skip somebody. Okay, Mopar man talking trash. All right. Hear your Mopar whisper. 26 degrees up here in Ocean City, Maryland. I got to get back to Georgia, bro. Hey, man, we got you, man. Come on back home, Mike. It's about 7 degrees outside right now. Larry Park, the CB might be the one decent thing from GM. Okay, FCA doesn't exist anymore. Mopar man, what I tell you about that? Stop it, man. Stop it. Larry Park, 318 Junk Block. That's debatable. 69 Dart man is in my big shed, JT. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Twin Tech still fussing about the oil consumption on the Renegade. 2021 Ram truck jump. 2015 Wrangler hard shift from first to second on cold start. When warm, it shifts perfect. A Wrangler, this year model Wrangler likely going to have a 5-speed nag transmission, unless it's a manual transmission. But that transmission can be serviced, and it should be serviced every 60,000 miles to help prolong the life of the transmission. And there's also likely some flash updates that will likely address or improve on 1-2 shift quality. You just have to hightail it to a dealership so they can check it and go by way of doing that. Justin Rosso, Otto, what up, Mr. JT? Robert Hazen in the house. What's going on, Robert? How you living? How you doing? Thanks for jumping on board. Give me a thumbs up before you leave. You know the drill. Robert, thanks for joining. 69 Dart Man. Would have been cool to see if you could have pulled a stud. Yes, it would have. Like I say, they took the freaking engine and it had to be turned in. It had a warranty. CT, any Milwaukee tools or other tools you looking to buy soon? No, I'm done. Hopefully buying tools. Ruley, yes, Peugeot acquired FCA. No, Chrysler or any other brand isn't going anywhere. Whew. This deserve one of these. Thank you, Ruley. I hope you're right. As far as the ending part of Ruley comment, I hope you're right. Is it funny that I thought he said 2014 Grand Caravan? Dude, I was thinking the same thing, Ruley. I had to catch myself. No, a Grand Cherokee with the Hemi, that would be cool. All right, guys. I'm done. Thank you. I've been on 1 hour and 33 minutes. Okay, he answered my question. Mr. Rashid is from Bahrain. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Bahrain is in the Middle East, specifically near KSA and Dubai. Population is around 1.5 million. That is what's up, Mr. Rashid. Now, I'm shutting down Mike Chiefs 38. I don't care, Mike. I don't like the Chief or the Bills. All right, listen. Rashid, Baram. You can't, I can't hear you. So, okay, let me do it like this. I'm at the bottom of the list now. Bahrain. Am I pronouncing that right? Just a yes or no. And we can get on with it. But I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. But man, once again, thank you for tuning in. I gotta go. I gotta do something, guys. Man, it's 24 people in here, and I'm about to leave. Oh, I can hear myself. I want to see something. We can do this together. Is what you call still in here? Chester still in here?
See how bright it gets though?
Let's do something right quick. Let's see if I can hear.
The car start up, no problem.
Bahrain. Okay, thanks, Rashid. That's what's up. Let me see if I can hear
As
him.
I said again, I do gotta
I don't know if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear that?
check engine light because I'm getting a misfire in cylinder 4 because it's making that weird knocking sound. You can check my first video. I mean, if anybody have any answers, please let me know.
Okay, I must have passed it. Let me go back.
They bright as it used to be before. I mean, usually when I hit it, it's like way brighter than that. Way brighter than that. I mean, I have 2 batteries in this car, so it shouldn't be no issue with that. I mean,
Hold
only
on.
thing
This is a
I'm
1
thinking
minute
is,
video. Let me start from the top
hey,
because
I
I'm missing
also
it.
wanted to add it. This
Was it 2
maybe
videos? You added something.
it's connected to the.
Engine noise, light rattle. Okay, let me do this one.
Hey, I got a 2014 Dodge Challenger SXT, and my engine light came on. As I steps out, I notice I'm hearing a rattling sound. And I'm just hoping that somebody can identify this sound for me. If y'all ever heard this sound before.
Dude, that's valve train, man.
And I did get a misfire on bank 4.
Wait a minute.
I checked the rockers and everything. Everything's look good. Camshaft, good, all that. But I still can't figure out what this sound is, man. As I get closer, you might can hear it. Somewhere over here on this intake. Either on the intake or under the intake.
Man, I wish you had to pull that cover off, Chester.
Nothing wrong. The pulleys look good. All that. Belt tensioner. I just don't know what it is. If anybody could figure out that sound for me, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you.
Oh, my man. Ooh. Now, I can't, I had my earphones on, so I heard that fairly good. But when you say you check, sounds like roller and tapper. Yes, Song Yan. It do, but that's why I'm about to question my man. He say, well, at least I heard you say in the video, I check the rockers and I check this and I check that. I'm curious to know what procedure did you go through to check it? But did you to physically check rocker arms and things like that? Of course, you got to physically get to it. So, which means I assume you had the valve cover off and you feeling around and doing this, but it sounds like roller rockers, man, and lifters and roller rocker arms. And I can almost guarantee or bet you, man, you pull those valve covers off, you're going to find a rocker arm that's coming apart. Okay. Again, I heard what you said. I check the camshaft, I check the phasers. Most of these valve train parts they can be looked at, but as far as check, you can't see a problem with your eye. So it's a physical thing. You know, you got to lay your hands on the phaser. Sometimes you can shake a phaser. Even with a rock arm, you got to pull it and hold it and do one of these numbers to see. So I'm curious to know, when you say I check this stuff, what was the procedure you went through to so-called check it? Because I'm with Sung Yang. That sounds like rollers and tappets. Rocker arms. That sounds like rocker arms. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I can that's from where I sit, that's what it sounds like. And if that car came to my shop, that's the first estimate I would write up. I would essentially write up something like teardown time. We need teardown time. But I already will have a pretty good idea. We sometimes use teardown time to get the customer to, approve, because once teardown time is approved, ain't no turning back. You're almost going to fix your car at that point. So, well, not me and my mechanic. Okay, not me. My mechanic did it. Okay, let me see what mechanical noise could be the tension. Now I'm with you, Dart Man, but that's easier to figure out by simply just taking the belt off anything that rotates. But sometimes for something that's getting loose and wanting. So here's what you can do, Chester, to isolate the noise from being engine or accessory driven. Take the belt off. That's one serpentine belt on that car, and take that belt off and start it and run it. If you don't hear nothing else, or if you don't hear nothing, then yeah, you know the noise coming from one of those roller items, alternator, things like that, anything that rolls. But if you take the belt off and you still hearing that tapping noise, yes, it has to be in the valve train. Well, not me, my mechanic. Okay, I'm curious to know by what way uh he went by checking that stuff because it sounds like a tapping noise. I'm gonna put it like that. That was interesting, but it was cool. Yes. And I don't like contradicting other mechanics, people. Okay, like I don't want to say your mechanic don't know what the hell he talking about. You will never hear me do that, but I would question some of the procedure, by way they go through to get what they got. I'm gonna put it like that without sounding like a Mr. Know-it-all, because I am not. Okay, I'm not Mr. Know-it-all. I don't know everything, but I do feel I may have the upper hand because I work on this stuff daily. So, but well, not me. My mechanic dealer says no problem since no trouble code. Okay, you talking about the Josh? What's up, Josh? Josh talking about the burning. Yep, easy check. Yes. So isolate. Do yourself a favor. Take the belt. I don't know your mechanical. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if you know how to take a belt off. Let me put it like that. But if you do, or get your mechanic to take the belt off. See, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like I'm contradicting him, and I try to avoid that, Chester. Great, I would do that tomorrow. Take the belt off, yeah, and see if you hear anything. That's what's up, Chester. And if you take the belt off and start the car, you can't run it too long. Don't run it too long. Don't let it. Remember, your water pump is counting on that belt. Your alternator is counting on that belt. Okay, so don't run it too long, but run it long enough to get a sense of the sound, and if the sound is still there. All right, so that's what's up, man. Guys, I have to roll. Josh, what's up, Josh? 2016 JK36 NAG 2. Okay, according to Josh, your 2016 Wrangler has a NAG 2. Okay, foot pressed hard on the brake. Well, otherwise it takes off like a rocket. Great, we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we're talking about different things. It's cool, Josh. I think you was talking about you probably just jumped in and saw the title of the video. You also saw where I put down 20 minutes, and here we are, hour and 42. Oh my God, hour and 42 minutes later. All right, Chester Gray, I would do that. Yeah, we're talking about too. I do. I just replaced my alternator. Okay, Chester. Then yeah, you can get that out. You can get that belt off and run the car and see if it's noise. That's what's up, man. I hope you get it. I hope you out of warranty. Well, the rock arm's not covered anyway, but that's a 2012. Now you do 20. I think that was 2013. I think. Engine noise. I still got your video up here, but you didn't write down what. But anyway, there's an extended warranty on the 2012, 2011, 12, and 13 models, but it's not for ticking. It's for valve problems. So keep that in mind if you have a misfire on bank 2 and you under 150,000 miles. If you over, don't even worry about it now. But that's just something to keep in mind. I just replaced the belt. Thanks, man. Your channel is the best. Justin, thanks for watching, Justin. I appreciate all the knowledge you share. Thanks, bro. Much love. That's what's up, guys. We had an hour and 42 minutes. That's all I have, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, chimed in, however communication we went by going at 14. Okay, yeah, you out of that warranty then. Don't worry about it. Disregard everything I said. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching, man. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next video.